Hello Capricorns, my name is Angela for those who are new. This is High Priestess Healer 1111 where we talk about soul growth and getting you some advice to some of the obstacles that we may see in our journey through the tarot cards. Okay, so I'm using the Witch's Tarot right here. So we'll just get started here, Capricorn. Alright, so there's a King of Pentacles here bringing you an offer. You may be getting a letter or document or knowledge of this offer. Okay, okay, starting out, let's see, looks like somebody may be helping you move to calmer waters, but you are basically doing this on your own. You've obviously been out of a hard place, okay? Five of Swords is no fun, but Six of Swords is you're still like struggling, but you're headed towards peace and harmony, okay? So this is your boat to peace that you're working on. Okay. You're of two minds at the moment, needing to make a decision. Okay. Let's see. There's that Page again and that King of Pentacles. So there's something to that. That one keeps coming out, right? Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, those are definitely coming out. Alright, so what do we got here? The High Priest. Okay, so marriage. Nine of Wands, you know, kind of going through it, right? And, you know, King of Pentacles, so, you know, maybe, you know, maturing or what have you, or change. And then like Eight of Pentacles, so kind of changing your focus and paying more attention to what matters, and really laying down your seeds where you want to see your future grow into, okay, while enjoying the life that you're living. So the marriage here, or five, there could be a change in your marriage. You know, I see somebody defensive, and so, you know, there just may need some adjustments required, you know, or conversations to be had that aren't so heated, you know. There is some kind of conflict inside, maybe outside, but perhaps, whoa, you'll get a message from somebody that you know that brings this justice in to help you, okay, through hard times. Yeah, so here's a Queen of Pentacles right under the King of Pentacles, and then the Moon. Okay, so it looks like whatever you did, you know, you're really staying focused is what I see. You know, a lot of focus, a lot of strength, you know, and just very, very stable, you know, but then there's this weak side when it comes to something due to love that causes you some internal conflict, you know, instead of, you know, a happy, harmonious, loving feeling, you know. So you may be in the dark about even what it is, you know, and not know, or maybe knowing and being in denial of it, or just not wanting to deal with it, right? Avoidance. So you do get this Ace of Pentacles, okay? The Chariot, so moving forward fast. And the Three of Swords, you know, underneath the Ace of Swords, I'd hope that it would mean healing a broken heart. Okay, Two of Wands, so moving in another direction. So hopefully you're moving away from the negativity and changing your focus towards the positivity and walking towards the light, okay? Page of Wands. Okay, so now we got 2 pages. One may be of good news, one of not so good news, but you know, in any type of change there's going to be bittersweet energy, okay? So breathe through it and get excited about your new future that's, you know, coming together for you, almost just as a blessing from above, it kind of seems, you know, for persevering and being honest, you know, and really hanging in there and keeping your faith during these times of these inner battles or battles out with people outside, either or. It kind of seem feeling like inner battles though. But there's this big cup of love, you know, and it looks to me just like this is all from the universe. Now, if it's tangible and physical, I'm not sure. It's like, here's an Ace of Pentacles, here's an Ace of Cups, you know. So is this physical money and a physical person? I think it's more of, you know, helping you to really get started with it and materialize it, okay? Because you have to put in the work to get, you know, the 10 of Pentacles or the 10 of Cups or what have you, okay? So there's certain things that need to grow that can't if you don't get rid of them, and certain things that need to grow that you're not giving attention to that, you know. So you just need to check your balance on where you're at, but you're being guided, that's for sure. There's a lot of movement, and it's away from this 3 of Swords. You know, you're wanting to get out of that feeling of, you know, a broken heart, you know. And here now you even get a 9 of Swords. So soon enough you're going to get sick and tired of being sick and tired, or feeling unloved, or feeling, you know, any which way that, you know, betrayals or whatever things have happened to you, or things going in your mind, you know, or, you know, just disappointments in general, you know, that's part of nature, you know, the fears that you have that you couldn't let go, or, you know, and was holding you back, you know. And so you're holding on to this anxiety and kind of, yeah, just like a low vibe, you know, underlying pain that kind of stays there and doesn't go away, right? But let's see what happens. So there's some confusion as well, and that's why you're in this 9 of Swords, you know, spot, is because you're confused and you don't know the answers, okay? So you need to come out of just your mental space and then think, open your heart and see what your soul has to say about it, okay? And then from there you use your heart and your head together to come up with the intuitive, you know, prompting that you get from above that happens, okay, when you're getting a prompting, okay? Sometimes it's not a lot, doesn't make logical sense, but the more that you can get that coherence together to make good decisions, the better off your life's going to be. So there is some confusion around you, or someone trying to keep you confused or bound for some reason, or there's some just kind of, you know, borderline obsession here, or fear of what's going to happen, you know, what's the fear of the unknown, you know, and not wanting to make a decision out of fear of, you know, the unknown, of the uncertainty of what you don't know. So it looks like you keep looking back and not forward. So once you stop looking back, then the pain of the heart will go away, and the anxiety will go away. You'll start to have more clarity of thought and really be able to rule the way you want to, as this Queen and King of Pentacles, you know, reaching your best version, right? You know, when you're Emperor and Empress status. But for right now, you're really working on that stability and finding a partner, so that's worked out well for you. Okay, and it looks like a marriage, either that you're in or that you will be in. We got a Four of Pentacles, so there is a need to let go of control, you know, of how things happened or how things should happen or you want them to happen. You can put it out there, you know, and then, you know, just, you know, take action that you feel necessary and, you know, allow God to take over, and the spirit realm where they're also helping you. And to trust that, you know, that sometimes it's hard and we're just like thinking and worried and wondering, and, you know, if you can't do anything to change the situation, then it's actually going to be against your health, okay, to be in this kind of an energy. This person also could be ill and have pain, you know, physically or of the heart space, you know, feeling heartbroken. So again, here's a card of fast communication, Eight of Wands, or just like a lot of things coming to you at once, you know, or just a lot of great ideas, you know. So looks to me like the shadow side here is the next card. So I think you're working through your fears, you know, they're coming at you, and even if you want them to or you don't want them to, because the Chariot's here, and the Chariot is the one who says when you stop and when you go, and try to let you do the things you need to do where you're at, you know. But you can't stay in this energy very long, okay? That's not where God wants you to be, okay? But you're the only one who can change that. And then this you know, holding on to something, you know, or not opening up, okay? So somebody may not be opening up, and then all of a sudden, you know, you or them do open up, there's communication, you know, and that's, you know, like where you can work on your fears together, you know. That's how the relationship can thrive, and, you know, without confronting them and, you know, and communicating, obviously that really doesn't really work out. But I got this card for you. It says ask for help, get more rest, and nurture yourself, okay? So if you're in this Nine of Cups, I can see why you need help and rest, okay, and nurturing of yourself, okay? So if you're feeling that way, please recover from that, okay? Because that's gonna make your health bad, okay? Even this is like mental health, you know. You're not feeling well, you know, mentally, you know. You might be depressed or stressed or feeling, you know, some way, you know, that leaves you almost a little bit dysfunctional, you know, or feeling paralyzed type of a feeling, you know, not knowing what to do, you know, almost like the Eight of Swords, but it's the 9. So Temperance also came in here, so patience and healing. So right now you are definitely going through some healing, and, you know, if you need to get rest, then you need to, and you need help, then you need to ask for it, you know, if rest is requiring help, okay? Otherwise, make sure that you get enough rest, okay? I cannot, you know, cannot emphasize that enough at this moment, okay? Yeah. Okay. So, good things on the horizon. Sorry I didn't share. Actually, already looked at turned this over. It says tune in and connect. Nonverbal communication, intuition, and messages. So right now, your ancestors, God, your spirit guides, they're trying to connect with you. But if you're not taking the time to clear your mind, or, you know, meditate or pray, then you can't hear, because your mind is constantly cluttered with, you know, thinking and thinking and thinking. So what I told somebody today, I was talking about this, is, you know, I just like lay down and pretend like I'm going to sleep, but I'm able to control it to where I don't go to sleep, but I'm very like tired, and so it leaves me open to the spirit realm to be more in tune to hearing without the distractions going on in my head and not being asleep, but still being able to hear them. And, you know, I mean, that's something that I can help you develop, right? Because that's something I had to learn to develop. It's not just something that you go and do, you know, but it is something that you have to practice, okay? So I do suggest that you do that, that you practice that. Let's see. So, yeah, you're definitely needing some healing, okay? And needing to let go. And, you know, that's what's going to make your relationship work, okay? Is not looking back and, you know, trying to look at the positive side of things, and to confront, you know, your fears. So, you know, so we don't have to let so much quote unquote darkness in, so we can be more in the light and feel the energy and of that, you know, joy and bliss, you know, and love that feels so good and that everybody wants, okay? So it takes time, it takes practice, but I know you guys can do it. Let's see. I believe in you. I have some of these surrender cards that I really like, because I think there's a lot of surrendering to do before we go with the flow, or we're able to trust, you know. And so if you're not surrendering something that is not good for you, then it's harder to connect with people, it's harder to give or receive love. And so I always like talking about surrendering something, okay? So let's find out what it is for my Capricorns. Surrender to the wisdom of your body, right? One of them I just said, you really need to rest right now. It's just ask your body what it needs, and if it says rest, then rest, even if it just seems like, you know, I'm not logical. Still, you know, do what your body is asking you to do. Don't push it. Surrender to the magic of who you are. I think yesterday someone got the same ones. Surrender to complete healing. What's that one? Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So just to be, you know, mentally and in your heart, you know, opening your heart space so that you can receive and give love, okay? So that you can receive a complete healing, okay? Complete healing, okay? It doesn't seem well that, you know, someone's giving love and another isn't, you know, and I don't see how that feels good, you know. So sometimes people need some healing from times that they may have been, for instance, you know, egotistical to some degree. So, but we all are sometimes. Surrender to miracles, okay? So don't give up hope. Miracles do exist. You know it too, but you gotta, you know, believe to the very end, okay, or it's not happening. And believe in general. Surrender to prayer and your ego, which means you haven't been praying and you have been using your ego too much. So we're going to give you the insight on how you can surrender a little bit to it, because they cause problems, okay? So surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe. Wow. And answers and support will arrive. You see? You gotta do it from your heart space, though, like they're saying, from your heart, not just from your mind. You know, you're sending a message with energy to asking for whatever it is that you need, you know, or giving praise, you know, as well. And I just like that it says the answers and support will arrive. And I know that's true, because anytime I say please help, like, it's like the universe knows that when I say please help, they just come and help me and they know what to do, you know. It's not a special prayer. It's not a long prayer. It's two words. It's please help, and that's it. And they know, okay, that's when she's had it. She can't even get her words out. She's gonna have a breakdown. Please help. No, let's see. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others. And come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. So the opposite being humble, okay? And praying from your heart. And you can see that both of them is requiring the heart space, okay? So using the heart space will help you to connect with the divine and help you to keep more humble than egoic, okay? And then you will see the miracles. So surrender to rest and sleep, okay? The need to always be right, and to silence. So find somewhere silent to go and to meditate for answers, to guide you where you should go, what you should know, your divine purpose, where what you need to work on, and help you work on it. Get courage, ask for courage and things you need, and them to come and give you the answers that you need, okay? And just bring this all to pass by focusing and with your attention to it, attention to detail, and just to stay focused, and put in the effort that you need to, that's required, if any, by promptings of the Holy Spirit, okay? So I'm so happy here that, there's been some hard times, but that good times are going to be ahead of each other, for better, on anybody's side, I mean, if this is a couple who is, looking to move away from each other because of this broken heart, then, I do see still that, there's someone here, wanting to give a cup of love to you, okay? But there's some kind of disturbance or interference or conflicts, and it just doesn't seem to be the right time. But eventually, you're connecting with this person and having this new beginning, and just going out on faith, because of the way that it feels like you've known them, they're your friend, maybe you've met them, maybe you haven't. It could be a reconciliation, as there's the Six of Cups here. It could mean, either someone from the past comes into your life, or that, you just need to be more playful, or, just the need to pay attention more to the children, or you have a mission with children, okay? It looks like you're actually maybe starting a business or gaining a lot of money, or, gaining good returns, just taking off, maybe a business taking off, something like fast. You thought it would be something like a long time, but it didn't. You didn't know how it was going to take place. You just had a vision of where it would go. And it looks that, like, you can be clouded sometimes when you think about the pain. So you need to let go of that pain so you can move forward, okay? And not live in fear. Fear here is what I see. So, and I felt that even before I started the reading here, okay? Let's see what chakra we have here for the Capricorns. We got heart, fourth chakra, heart chakra. And third chakra, solar plexus. One says radiate warmth and sincerity, Okay, so opening the heart chakra is important for you guys right now. And third chakra, solar plexus, oneness and unity. Okay, so helping bring heaven to earth and be treating each other like souls and not just, you know, humans. You know, we are both, and we need to embrace both. I am open to sharing, accepting, communicating, and connecting with others as I focus on this moment, not the past or the future. See, that's the big deal. A smile, a kind-hearted way of speaking, or a hug goes a long way toward uplifting others. I offer care and support where I can without rescuing. I nurture and respect my relationships. And you know, you respect yourself too. So that's a good thing, all right? So you guys are starting to rise up here. And this past will be dissolved, right? But getting together is something that I see is something that pushed you guys forward of a healing process that was once an issue that no longer will be. Once you can tend to opening your heart and strengthening your third chakra, solar plexus. I accept the oneness of all life and know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance, right? And that's what the card was saying earlier, to ask for assistance, ask for help. I know myself to emphasize and sympathize with others. Sympathize. And I choose to see the love in all around me, okay? Sympathizing and empathizing is very important, okay? In this oneness and unity. I see everything as part of my own life, and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and theirs. So finding common ground with someone rather than differences is going to keep you in the peace, okay, in the higher vibrations, right? So what do we got here? Let's see. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say for us today. All right. So for my Capricorns, okay, follow your intuition, spend time outdoors, focus upon divine and perfect health. Okay, all right, and in particular, what we got here. Decide to be happy now, from Archangel Michael. All right, and then positive thoughts create positive results. Okay, that's very powerful. Okay, as we talked about the mind and refocusing, right, and forgetting the past pain, right? So decide to be happy now. Say this prayer with me. Thank you for helping me open my heart to happiness, joy, and bliss. I am now willing to see all of the goodness in my life. So get excited. And repeat after me with this prayer to Archangel Michael. Divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and situation, right? So that's important, as it talked, you know, about earlier, about the oneness and unity and finding common ground, you know, rather than differences, okay? So stay positive and see the common ground, okay? And then maybe a little bit more humble versus using the ego, okay? Check in with the soul, check in with the heart, and surrender to prayer and asking for help and gaining that support system, okay, on the other side and in this side, okay? And decide to be happy now, okay? Because You know, so because surrender to miracles, because miracles do happen. Okay, and there's even 2 dolphins there. And so I see that there's a relationship here, and it's very solid. It's very strong. It feels divine, you know. So this is a good relationship that I see coming in. Okay, let's see if these romance angels have anything to say. It feels new to me. Finance and career. Yeah, new love. Finance and career. So new love, and then Queen of Pentacles, you know, career, Ace of Pentacles, career, 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, career, family and business, you know. New love on the bottom. You deserve love. You are lovable. So maybe you didn't feel that before, but you do now, or they want you to know. They're saying to extend your lighthearted energy to others when the times are appropriate, okay? And to whom it is appropriate, you'll know who that is. Retreat, it's time to disconnect from the world, okay? So you've had a little bit too much, you know, and you may just need a time, a little break to recharge, you know, and just get yourself feeling better from, you know, being exhausted, you know, and going through these hard times, you know. You get through them, you know, but it's not easy, okay? So pay attention to any red flags, okay? And then religious factors, your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so that may be something that you're thinking about with this 9 of Swords, and like, oh, I don't know this other person, we're really we're different, but you know, it feels right, and you know, we're able to, you know, keep common ground and have a healthy relationship. So only you would know, okay? 3rd time this one is said, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept for support from others, okay? So if you're seeing some red flags from somebody, you know, and it's telling you to find support from other people, then you may want to, you know, keep a close eye on that, you know, and then, you know, just take into account, you know, things that you may need, time alone together or time apart, you know, maybe you're splitting up to have some time apart. So sometimes people realize, you know, until people are gone, you know, just how special they were to you, you know, but hope that's not the case here, you know. You know, I do feel like it was a new love. So when the new love does come in and it's time, it'll be time to flirt. There may be some religious background differences, but nothing that is going to stop this couple here, okay? Both needing to disconnect from the world and just get to know each other and what have you, okay? So there could be a wedding coming up, but this could be in your marriage. This could be a wedding, you know, type of a proposal that comes in, as I saw this this retreat one. Okay, so what time? 33, 58, 59, 34. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Please hit the like button on the way out if you didn't on the way in. Hit subscribe and share this with someone you think might gain some kind of benefit from this. I guess until the next time, namaste.